having a great public service builds a comparative advantage for us here in Canada. It is one of the things that can destroy natural comparative advantage in other places. Kevin, I think, represents the very best of a public servant. First, technical competence. And after all, public servants have got to deliver, both in policy terms and in administrative terms, they've got to deliver a service that works well. So technical competence, extraordinarily important. Commitment, I think, is the next really important thing. Kevin worked incredibly hard. He spurred his staff to work incredibly hard and was committed to delivering both policy advice and administrative advice for a government regardless of its political stripe.
The fact that SNC-Lavalin has been successful in the world market is not an accident. If we do not have tools like EDC, like CCC, like CEDA, like foreign trade, like all those powerful departments in the federal government, we would not have known the same success. And we owe a lot to the civil service of this country. Avoir quelqu'un comme Kevin Lynch qui va retourner les appels téléphoniques, puis ça, c'est une phrase qui vous semble drôle, mais retourner les appels téléphoniques, c'est la chose la plus importante qu'on puisse demander, dire oui, dire non. Et pour nous, dire l'importance de Kevin Lynch, qui était capable d'être au courant, puis d'être informé, de donner des réponses éclairées, ça avait une importance énorme pour SNC-Lavalin, mais je dirais aussi pour l'économie du pays. I feel that I knew him forever, but on the other hand, I've never seen him on a social basis. It was always business, but business was so fun that I feel that he's my friend.
Pour moi, Kevin, c'est un grand innovateur. Il est rare qu'on parle d'innovateur pour un fonctionnaire, mais il y en a. Il y a des innovateurs dans la fonction publique. Et il a été innovateur dans plusieurs domaines, mais le secteur que je me rappelle bien, moi, parce que j'ai été impliqué, c'est celui des chaires de recherche du Canada. Martha Piper et moi, Martha Piper était à UBC à l'époque, et j'étais recteur de l'Université de Montréal, on avait eu cette idée de créer 2000 chaires de recherche en l'an 2000 pour le Canada. L'idée était excitante, mais encore fallait-il amener ça et faire un programme gouvernemental. Qui l'a fait? Kevin Lynch. Kevin Lynch a pris cette idée-là. Il a travaillé avec ses collègues de la fonction publique. Et il est arrivé à un programme absolument remarquable, acceptable par la fonction publique, acceptable par les politiciens et reconnu maintenant comme un des grands programmes de soutien à l'excellence de la recherche dans le monde. Les autres pays nous imitent à cet égard-là. Et qui a fait ça? Kevin. Et pourquoi? Parce qu'il est innovateur. Il a su transformer une idée en un programme absolument remarquable.
I remember my meetings with Kevin Lynch so well. They were a refiner's fire. I would go in with ideas that were largely lead, and he'd help turn them into gold. And out of it came our ability to make the case for government investments in research. Kevin Lynch was at the forefront of the most imaginative programs for research that this country has ever seen, like the 2000 Canada Research Chairs Program, Canada Foundation for Innovation, Canada Graduate Scholarships, all of which have reversed brain drain and attracted some of the best people from around the world to Canada. I was at a meeting when Kevin Lynch was asked what his aspiration was for the Canada Research Chairs Program. And Kevin answered, Canada needs a Harvard in the East and a Stanford in the West. The Canada Research Chairs Program will get us there. Kevin Lynch, in my mind, is the living logo of Canada's public service. He has spent his entire career thinking about the future of Canada.
I've admired him and respected him over the 25 years that I've known him. He struck me as a guy that was innovative. I sat on the Prime Minister's Advisory Council with Paul Tellier and a group of distinguished Canadians, and we talked about the need for renewal, revitalization, and strengthening of the public service. We looked at some of the issues of transparency and accountability, the recruitment process, performance management, and all of these things, and Kevin is to be applauded for being such an architect of renewal and bringing the public service to restoring the pride and enthusiasm and restoring the public service as the preeminent part of our governing process.
We got elected January 23rd. The swearing-in ceremony for ministers was 2 weeks later. The PM wanted the House back right away. We had a minority government, and we thought we had probably 6 or 8 or maybe 10 months before we'd face the electorate again. And so March, Kevin arrives. He'd been through new governments getting their bearings and getting their policy agenda through many times. He'd worked for governments of many partisan stripes, and he was the perfect person for the kind of government that we wanted to run and for the kind of focus and speed that we needed to move. I don't remember there being a testing out period. He came. He had the job. He had the PM's confidence from the very beginning. Set aside the political stuff. The work of government is a crushing load of paper and of issues and of speed. But the PM has an endless appetite for that, and Kevin has an endless appetite for getting through it himself. So they were well matched at the beginning. PM was impatient to get on with running the affairs of government, and Kevin was eager to get on with making sure that those things got done. Kevin, you drove everybody as hard as they could be driven, everybody in the same direction. I think we should all be proud of what we were able to do together, and thank you for your effort on behalf of the government and the country.
Best of luck, Kevin. You served Canada well.
Kevin, thank you for your great contributions to Canada and our very best wishes for your future. We look forward to welcoming you in November to receive an honorary degree from the University of Alberta.
Kevin, thank you for everything and the best of luck.
Bonne chance et merci beaucoup, Kevin.
Kevin, you've devoted a lot of your life to the public service. It's now time for you and Karen to devote some of your life to yourselves. Good luck.